Hi guys, I'm Jamie and I'm a first-year emergency medicine resident. One of the most common questions for my channel is all about time management and how I get things done. In fact, in my last video, the most liked comment asked how I manage my time efficiently and stay productive. So I thought it would be cool to make a plan with me style video, and these styles of videos are really popular in the bullet journal community. So I thought maybe I can show you guys how I plan my life and you guys can plan along as well. So I use a digital calendar. I personally use Google Calendar because it's cross-platform, but you can use any platform you're most comfortable in. There's a bunch like iCal, Google Calendar, or Outlook, or any other calendar apps. So the first thing I start with is my work schedule. So if you're still a student, you can start with your class schedule. And I create an entirely dedicated calendar and what I like to call sub-calendars just for my work schedule. And let me show you what I mean by that. You guys know I'm currently a resident doctor and my schedule is constantly shifting as I rotate through different blocks. Sometimes I'm on emergency medicine block, other times I'm on surgery, ICU, etc. So I'll create a completely separate calendar just for my current work blocks. I just finished a block on the ICU and now I'm back on emergency medicine block, followed by 2 weeks of vacation, followed by another emergency medicine block. Then I create another sub-calendar for work, and this time this calendar is for my day-to-day work schedule. So let's fill this out really quickly. So once that's done, the next thing I do is filling out my personal calendar. With the different sub-calendars, I can quickly see the days when I'm free from work so I can schedule errands like laundry, cleaning the apartment, meal prepping, and other things I need to do in my personal life. Some of you guys are probably asking why I'm separating out all these events in different calendars when I can just put everything into one big calendar. There are a few reasons why. First, you can color code and assign colors to your work or class schedule, and with a quick glance you can see if you're going to be busy with either work or something personal. Second, because your calendar is modular, you can share only the portion that's relevant. This is ideal especially when your work schedule isn't consistent and is shift-based. You can quickly share your work schedule with your roommate or your significant other and they'll know what your work schedule is like without you having to share other stuff that's going on in your life. They don't need to know what block you're in or when you're doing your laundry or grocery shopping. You can keep personal things personal. Another benefit of sharing a calendar is group planning. If you're working on a project with a bunch of people, you can share a collective calendar so you can be all on the same page. Some other real-life scenarios of when this can come in handy is planning a vacation. I have 2-week vacation coming up between my 2 emergency medicine blocks, and I'm going to Utah and Arizona with a group of friends. So we can use a shared calendar to collaborate and plan our itinerary. After filling out my personal and work schedule, I add in a separate calendar for my friends' birthdays. I'm no longer on Facebook, so I have to manually add reminders of when my friends' birthdays are. Personally, this is way more intimate because you get to celebrate birthdays of friends and people that really matter in your life. Once I have most of my calendar filled out with mandatory work and personal stuff, I can finally view when I'm free to schedule when to work out. When I'm working nights, I prefer working out right before I have to go into work, and I'm working days, I prefer working out after work. Finally, the last thing I add in is my YouTube calendar. I assign a different calendar for YouTube as well. For the most part, I try to upload every Sunday at noon Eastern Time, and I try to squeeze in days for filming, and depending on my free time, I also add in editing sessions leading up to the upload date. So that's kind of how I like to set up my calendar. I like it because the setup is fast and it can be collaborative, and you can only share the portions that you want to share, and unlike a regular planner, you can't lose it, and it's always accessible because it's in the cloud. But with that said, there's something therapeutic about drawing and writing down your plans. That's just not the same with digital calendars. But if you don't have a lot of time, try out this method and let me know how you guys like it. So that's it for today's video, and before I close, I would like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. With a premium membership, which is $10 a month, you can have unlimited access so you can join classes for communities that are just right for you. Skillshare is a perfect place to keep learning and thriving. I recommend this class by Thomas Frank. You may recognize him from his really popular YouTube channel. He has a new masterclass in Skillshare where he shares some of his best productivity tips. The first 500 people to click the link below will get 2 months of free trial. So that's it for today's video, and if you haven't subscribed already, you can do so by clicking down below, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TheStriveToFit. If you guys are looking for some merch, you can do so at TheStriveToFit.com. And if you want to watch more videos, you can click right here. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!